Why is it hard for high achieving women to find a man?
It has been difficult trying to balance being a leader in so many areas and then like turning that off and being submissive and obeying. Especially if you're a woman and you're 35 and 40 years old and you've been operating as a leader. You're a worship leader, you're a leader at church, you're a CEO at your job, you are a counselor to your friends, you are a therapist, you have a high earning job, and then you get married and you're expected to submit and obey and be feminine and be soft. That takes a skill, even though it's natural for us to submit. And when I say natural, meaning the Lord created us that way, it takes intentionality to get to that. I get hit on way more now that I'm married.
I don't get hit on.
Praise
Awesome.
God.
Probably only once. Only once, maybe.
What was that?
Well, no, it wasn't. I don't know if that was hit on. No.
What happened? Tell us.
No, I can't.
We want to know.
No, she just said, "Why didn't you?" The girl that I told you when I was at the store, she's like, "Why didn't you come in my lane?"
Oh wow.
And I was just like, "Oh
Did you
no,
laugh?
this one was." I was like, "No, this one was open right here." No, I didn't laugh.
What did you have on?
Probably what I got on now. It was something regular.
It's like shorts, basketball shorts.
Nah, I am on shorts.
You combed out your beard.
I had on sweats, gray sweats.
No, I'm just
I'm just playing. This is an Iwebu production.
period.
High achieving women feeling like that they're not approached. Okay, they said that it's hard for them to find a man. So, so I wanted to ask you, babe, why is it hard for high achieving women to find a man?
Am I a
Shoot,
high?
to get a man to approach them, I probably started to show my daggone age because I was like, huh? What? Not in our day. You get clown. But nowadays, I guess social media deal. So I don't know why you think it's so hard for high achieving women to find a man.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little difficult for me to answer this fully because I don't know if I'm high achieving. So I don't like the high value boss CEO chick woman.
Well, you're that
I'm a leader.
now.
Yeah, but
When I met you, no. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had the potential of it. Like we just got to talk about potential.
Yeah.
But you had the potential of it. You was doing all the things that show that you're going to be that.
Period.
You had a new album. You was anchored in the Lord. You was getting on live, already kind of like low key preaching in a way. So
Not low key.
not low. Yeah, you was. So you was doing that, and so you had all those different traits of that someone is going to be high achieving at that time. But now we're talking about, it was women there that was talking about, their therapists or, attorneys, all of that.
Yeah.
That they can't get men to just come up and say, hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Yeah, you're going to have to answer the man part. But I do about the scariness of that because that's crazy. Yeah. But I think the question to like kind of break down is like, what comes along with a high achieving type of woman? So if this is a leader who is sought after, who is the decision maker, who has to solve problems, who has to have critical thinking skills, like I don't want to call these masculine traits because, a woman can obviously do these things too. I think especially if you don't know the Lord, what can easily go with that is like arrogance and being combative and being difficult. And so I think a lot of times when a man see a woman that is bossed up, he like, man, she ain't about to submit. She ain't about to listen to me. She know, and in some cases, she might actually know more and be more educated and more equipped and more eloquent and more, just more. And so I think what can come along with this type of woman is a combative woman, is a difficult woman. And I don't even think it's your fault, sis. Like, I think me and Namdi just had this conversation probably like, I don't know, a couple months ago, a little transparent moment. And I was telling Namdi, I'm like, it has been difficult trying to balance being a leader in so many areas and even sometimes in our home in certain areas and then like turning that off and being submissive and obeying. And so it's like, y'all don't have to switch. You bossed up being a man, be decisive, be a leader, and you come home and you be exactly that too. And so I also think that it is difficult, especially if you're a woman and you're 35 and 40 years old and you've been operating as a leader. You're a worship leader, you're a leader at church, you're a CEO at your job, you are a counselor to your friends, you are a therapist, you have a high earning job, and then you get married and you're expected to submit and obey and be feminine and be soft. That takes a skill, even though it's natural for us to submit. And when I say natural, meaning the Lord created us that way, it takes intentionality to get to that. And so I think one reason why it might be hard for them to like attract men is that I think men assume those type of women ain't really ready to like submit. Like if she get pregnant, is she gonna actually set her tail down and like be home and breastfeed and nurse the kids? Like when women hear that, like, I'm about to be walking around barefoot with no man's child. Like, so I think that can come on. I know every woman is not like this, clearly, but I think that's kind of the persona of that type of woman, is a boss chick that can't be told nothing type of girl.
Yeah, I believe on the men's side of things, one of our biggest prides is providing. And so when that's one of the main things that we bring to the table. Yeah. And you are already doing pretty well in that area. Yeah. We don't really know where we fit in at. You know, I say, and I'm just talking about for majority, I'm not talking about everyone, but it's kind of like, dang, okay, so she got all of that. What am I supposed to come in and do? Yeah. And is she going to even listen to me? I think that's one of the things that are there. I think the other thing is, obviously, is social media. We always go back to that. Men have gotten so used to just hollering at women just in big time, like a bunch of DMs, just overwhelming amount of just DMs of trying to holler at women and seeing what they catch out of that. And so they don't know how to just we're talking about approaching. Yeah. You know, I would probably want to be not just only DM. Yeah. She might be one that see, because I remember even hearing this from you, and somebody said this at the We Need to Talk to Her. They was talking about how you'll see me at this event or something, but you don't talk to me when we there. You message me. You message me afterwards. Yeah. And I think I can't say it's just such a low kind of self-esteem move, but you're trying to go for this high value type of woman. Yeah, I've definitely had that. Yeah, that's
like literally after every service.
Yeah, that's weird.
Nice seeing you.
You told me that.
Hey, girl, you didn't say nothing to me at
You
church.
told me that was really weird, and I'm thinking like, dang, I made this really hard. I'm waiting for the right opportunity to when I can, like, maybe my friend is over there talking to you, then maybe I come over and talk. Like, how am I going to approach her? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. How am I going to get in the circle to be able to talk to when, dudes is like, you working too hard. Yeah. And I just sent out a bunch of messages and, hey, I see what I can get out of that. And so I don't think that men really know how to now properly approach a woman. Yeah. You know, a lot of times, unfortunately, and the reason why we see a lot of times the women are bossed up, they have more of the education and all that, is because, unfortunately, the foundation of the household has been broken. A lot more have grown up with single mothers. And so a woman can show a woman how to be a woman. You know, a woman can show a girl how to become a woman. But it's really hard for a woman to show a boy how to become a man. Like, she can't really do that. He's going to need some father figures to come in and show him how to holler at, a girl or do some of those things. Yeah. So the women, you all have been actually raised up to your high potential. You guys have been taught how to be onto a woman, girl onto a woman, and then go on and get your educations, and you've gone far within that. But if you don't have something, if you don't have it modeled in the household, it's hard for him to go out and do that thing. You don't got dad who kind of shows you, hey, who you liking? You talk to her yet? Yeah. What you mean you did? Man, listen, when you see her next time, won't you don't have that person in your life to show that. So who shows you how to do something? Yeah. Hip hop, You feel me? Hip hop gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Slide
Slide in the well, you ain't heard too many times in anywhere in the 2000 teens have you heard a song that was talking about,
Message her.
hey, when you see her, I approached her, I came up on her. No, it was talking about I sent a message in her DM, blah 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 blah. DM, that's it. So they don't know how to deal with a woman who wants to be
And the
sought
DMs,
after.
The DMs be dry.
Yeah.
WYD question mark. Like, Negro, do I know you? Introduce yourself.
Right. And so now the women are sitting here, they're wanting somebody who's confident.
Yeah.
Okay. How about a woman gonna want somebody who's confident? Well, what
gotta
does a
be.
confident man do? When he see her, he not gonna message her when he get home. He gonna come up on her right then and there. Hello, what's your name?
Yeah, listen, real quick. Stop doing that, y'all. Like, if you are a man and you are watching this and you go to an event and you see a woman that you think is beautiful, do not let the event end and then you have the nerve to DM her. Yeah. Hey, I saw you tonight at the event. You look beautiful. Hope all is well with, like, Negro, you had the opportunity to come up to my face and say that to me. And I don't know, maybe these new age women are accepting that. But if I was anywhere remotely on the scene, when it was happening to me, those messages were left on read. If you are even trying to come up to me, you better be how you even gonna trust a man in a relationship that isn't even bold enough or confident enough to speak to you in real life? Yeah. Men, get back to introducing yourself. Hello, my name is Johnson, or my name is Michael. What's your name? Oh, my name is such and such. You look beautiful tonight. Compliment her. Engage in conversations again. Women still like it. I think women are just used to the DMs, but women love that. Like, take the initiative and go after what you want. Like, do that. Don't be a coward and go to the event and then DM her afterwards. Don't be silly.
And men know this, even though she may be making more or something, women still need to be led. Yeah. I believe that truly. Like, even if they're so powerful and all these different things, they were made to be led. That's it. They came from us. Like, so how, like, she needs you in some form, in some way, whether it be just leading her with how, hey, with her boss moves and all those things that she's doing, or coming alongside her in her ride, being there, somebody who's going to protect her along the way. I know you said it to me many times, like, I knew what I was doing. I was going to need to be married eventually, like in the rooms that you were going to be in, and all these things.
Somebody actually said that to me.
Yeah, people aren't going to just take advantage of you because you're beautiful and all. You needed somebody there to do that. So I came in, and I started to manage you and your music and all those different things when it comes to it. Listen, don't matter how she look on the outside, she needs you. And be honest with you, most time women, I think, date down in a way. Like, they don't necessarily, most time a attorney woman, you don't see them a lot of times with an attorney man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's usually, her guy might be more blue collar. He may not be working in those same industries and fields that she's in.
Yeah.
So that's not usually what women do. I think we usually date up and women date down, if I'm not mistaken, and from what I've usually seen about. So if you don't know how to even approach a high value woman, I'm pretty sure the late Kevin Samuels might have something on something, that type of video. I'm pretty sure he do.
This is crazy.
It might be very bold. It might be
I cannot believe you're actually
it might be harsh.
him.
Yeah, I don't think now hold up. Now I don't
his content forever.
Now I don't now I'm not good with everything that Kevin Samuels did. Like, I'm not with how I believe that a lot of his message was good. In some ways, it was just delivered the wrong way, arrogantly, and probably had some hurt behind it too from a lot of guys in that red pill community. They communicate from a hurt place, so that's how it came off. But I think that it was a lot of things that he was talking about as far as men being men and women having some reality check with themselves of what they really are and their value. I think he has some true stuff, and I run across some stuff every once in a while. I'd be like, okay, man, he was speaking some stuff. But again, look out, it's all types of different videos out there. Check out the Style OG. You know, different people out there that can show you different, a way that you can, be a man and talk to some of these high achieving women out there because they need you.
And want.
Yeah, and they want you. They waiting on y'all.
Yeah.
Man, it was so many different people at even the event that we're out. There's probably so many singles out there.
For sure.
And that was the thing that Ezekiel said at the end. Ezekiel said, man, y'all go out there and y'all actually speak to some people. And I've seen some people in action. Unfortunately, tried to speak to some married people. They tried to holler at some married people.
It's crazy because I feel like y'all don't, please answer this. Like, I need y'all to know. Men, I really, really, really want to know this. When you are checking a lady out, you're at the grocery store, you're at an event, you're at the park, she's walking her dog, wherever you find her, church, y'all don't look at the left hand to see if she has a ring on her hand? And then, first of all, I want to know that. Men, do you actually look at a woman's hands to see if she is married? Secondly, when you see the ring, do some of y'all not know that represents marriage? Because I be so confused. Like, when a dude come up to me, I make sure I put my phone up to my head like, hey, the ring right next to my eyes so they can see it. And I still get approached. I'm like, oh, yeah. And my ring is not small. So I want to ask that. I really, really, like, this is going to be its own.
I'll put that in the comments.
This is going to be its own moment because I really want to know. I be appalled at the fact that I still get hit on because I'm like, y'all don't see this ring?
Yeah.
And then, or do y'all just not care?
Yeah.
Or are women wearing rings on their left hand and they not married?
Some of them be doing that too, I think.
Yeah, and ladies, why y'all wearing marriage bands on your left ring finger as a promise ring to yourself to be celibate? Girl, put that on that right hand. Don't confuse the men, please.
Hey, that's a gem for y'all. Yeah, it was brothers in.
I never wore a ring on my left hand before I got engaged. Like that's
weird.
super weird.
Yeah, y'all. Hey, make sure that they know y'all available.
Put that on the
in
right
some way.
hand.
Y'all outnumbered. It's too many women to men. And so y'all need to make sure that they know, hey, I am actually available. But I don't know. I guess men don't really look at that. To the guy's defense that was asking me and coming up at the event, it was something that came up at the event like, hey, who's that girl right there? I'm like, oh, no, that's my bro's wife right there.
Yeah, from afar, you might not see.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah.
So I understand them asking.
Yeah.
And then I think one of them still got asked or whatever. But
and she was with her man.
Right. So he had to he encouraged people to go out there and talk to y'all if you going to all these singles events.
Yeah.
And you not actually approaching any women and actually trying to go on dates with the potential of finding your wife. Yeah, dates with the potential to find your wife. Some of y'all kind of be boastful and happy and arrogant in y'all singleness. Y'all just be liking to be single and kind of, I guess, flaunting it in a certain type of way. I don't know. Yeah, it's just weird.
It's not women.
It's weird. Like you want to kick it with your boys the rest of your life.
People like being wanted.
Yeah.
And when you get married, they think that they're not going to be wanted anymore. I get hit on way more now that I'm married. Way more.
I don't get hit on.
Praise
awesome.
God.
Probably only once. Only once, maybe. No, it wasn't. I don't know if that was hit on, though.
What happened? Tell us. No, I can't. We want to know.
No, she just said, why didn't you? The girl that I told you when I was at the store, she's like, why didn't you come in my lane?
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, oh,
did no,
this one was, I was like, no, this one was open right here. No, I didn't laugh.
What did you have on?
Probably what I got on now. It was something regular.
Like shorts, basketball shorts?
Nah, I am on shorts.
You combed out your beard?
I had on sweats, gray sweats.
No,
I'm just playing.
And did you laugh like when she was like, "Why you didn't come into my line?" You was like,
I was like, "Man, my bad. Hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This one, she was open, but thank you, shorty. Thank you.
You know better.
Thank you, though. You feel me? No, I'm just playing. Hey, y'all, listen. Make sure y'all out there.
You're out of your
approaching
mind.
These women. Message to my fellas: the high achieving, high value, whatever you all want to put us, because y'all get very technical when it comes to these terms on Instagram. Y'all,
it's technically not a such thing as an alpha woman.
High value woman.
Call it what you
Man,
wanna call it.
it's not just about income. I don't give a dang. Listen, y'all come up with your own terms. Listen, there's
Call it
women
what you
out
want.
there that make a lot of money, that are boss chicks, leaders, all that. They waiting for y'all to holler. Y'all make sure y'all do that. All right, and y'all, please comment below. Let us know what y'all think about this subject too. This is an Iwebu production.
Period.
Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content.
Yes.
Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Iwebus. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.